Welcome back, you lovely internet sausages, as we are back here on Ostriv once again. Now, we are still waiting on lots of stone. We waited basically for loads of people to come in so we can trade a load of goods. Now, one thing that we do need to start getting also set up is a broadcloth, because we do now have a production facility over here making whole liquor. Granted, we're not making too much at the moment, so we can't import more people just yet, but that shall change as the season comes to an end and we have more spare wheat. Speaking of, we may have to build more fields pretty soon, and I'm thinking that this place here is ripe for expansion. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get these set up first. So let's build ourselves a lovely little field just at the back end of this one over here. Can we get that there like that? Come straight on down. Place is already occupied. We're too close to the marketplace there. Okay, how about there? Are we good there? Yes, it looks like we're okay there. So let's bring this all the way down. Can we might as well try to keep it in line with the others for now, just for aesthetic purposes here, even though it's going to reduce the amount that we can have overall. Anyway, let's get another, might be too close to the market. Want to see if we can get a tiny little one in here that can just, oh yeah, okay. Square it up. Too short. There we go. Just square that one up a little bit. Oh, it's too short. Okay, right, so bring it forward. What's the closest we can get to there? Not that close. Oh, this is going to take a little while to sort out. There we go. Oh, no. We have it. It is perfect. Now, also, very quickly, let's go have a look at this guy, because we should have more than enough to satisfy his needs. Right, we still need to build up some of that. Do we need to buy anything? We've got plenty of iron in at the moment. We've still got plenty of leather. Metal parts, we've got a lot of. Salt, we don't want to buy that because it's an infinite resource, basically. We don't want to buy any pigs just yet. That is end game, very end game stuff there. Let's get more fields in, speaking of. Right, let's get this in over here. And then I want to save the other space just north of here for the orchards. Right, let's bring that down. You know what? I'm going to angle it just a little bit so it follows the river ever so slightly. And then I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that there's this horrible little gap here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit another field in here. I think it's going to say it's too short, yes. Oh well, unfortunately. Right, so let's have a look here. So we just need wheat, hemp, wheat. So we'll start with a hemp there. We'll go into wheat, into a fallow field, and that can go into wheat. This one can just follow the standard path of hemp, then wheat. Okay, activate, and then we'll do this one as, we'll start off fallow, and then wheat, hemp, and back to wheat. There we go. Activate that, please, lovely ladies and gentlemen. I know we were very late in the growing season. I'm not expecting anything from them. I mean, God bless them. They're trying to get something grown in this field before the time runs out, but we're already in May. We should be well into the growth season, so we are going to get a stunted growth from that farm there. That's all right, then. We should have enough to keep us going for now. Oh, yeah, we're still waiting on these tradespeople here to come in and help us out. We need lots of stone. Broadcloth, yes, that's the thing that we need to work on. And now, where do we put the broadcloth? Because for broadcloth, basically, we need some sheeps. That's going to be the first thing that we need to do. Let's get some sheep places built. Right, where's the bear? Where's the bears? There we are, sheep farms. There we go, excellent. Right then. Where do we get in these sheep farms? That is the question here. Where's going to look nice? Do I want to put them over this side? I don't want to put them right next to that. That looks a bit ugly. Right, what about over here then? Maybe if we took follow the line of this, we could get another nice little area built up, much like the cow area, but for sheeps. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of that. So let's try and get these to follow along. This line here. Let's spin the camera around. Which way do we need to rotate? That way. Look at that. It's almost made for it, but I'm going to move it along slightly just so there's a nice little gap there between them. Right, can we get another one in here? Do I need to rotate it? No, let's rotate the camera so I can actually see what the heck's going on. That'd be good. Right, yeah, there we go. That should be all nice there. And then we should be able to get another, maybe one or two in here. Let's leave a little gap there. Like that. and perfect. There we go. Lots of place for sheeps. Good. Excellent. What we're also going to need over here then is some hay barracks, because these guys also require a lot of hay. Actually, let's just perpetual that so I can get the angle right here. Go back to trade, hay stacks, which is the entrance here, that way. Right, so we're going to have the entrance facing them guys over there, and we'll just put, I think, 2... No, let's go all out. Let's get 3 in there, because what we can have now is the broadcloth down here. Let's just hope he can actually allow us to build broadcloth things on there. Now, where is the contraption? That's the smeltery. I'm pretty sure it's under this one. Where are you? Fishing boats. Fulling mill. There it is. So yes, we'll keep this place relatively close. Let's just pause the game very quickly, because we have got a trader there. And I think we'll just get... 3 is going to be more than enough, frankly. That's just me being extremely greedy over there. Right, so we'll move these other buildings down the line, because they all require stone, and we don't have any stone at the moment. That's a wooden bridge. Excellent, we can get that built. Where is this wooden bridge, actually? Ah, that side, that was right. Making another little area over there. So, where was this trader from, and what do you have? Oh, this is one from over the ocean. Right, so, in terms of demand, we can't fulfill anything, and in terms of what he offers, we don't need anything. Excellent, let's unpause the game then. Right, so, someone mentioned that I might not have employed people at the new stores here, which we need to check, and they're absolutely right. And we've also got a store that we haven't even put anything in yet. Right, so that's buckwheat and salt. They're the only other things that aren't selling here. Fair enough, we'll get warm clothes. So we've probably got plenty with warm clothes. Let's get some other things in here, like mutton, other rarities, firewood. We always need plenty of firewood. We'll get some horlica in here, as well as potatoes, clothing as well. That's always a decent one to get. Oh, clothing's near the top. The alphabetical, come on, Pinky. There we go, clothing. What else? What else? Flour, because we have so much of it that we... Didn't mean to click that. Just have so much of it that we just need to sell it anywhere. Glassware, because we are going to start producing that eventually. And we'll just get some horlica in there as well. Right, this store... That one already had stuff in it. This one doesn't. Okay, that's another one then. So we can get cabbages. We'll start selling some of the veggies in here. Stuff like that. Beetroots. Cucumbers. What else can we get in here? Marrows. Yeah, I know we're growing marrows. Garlic. Where's garlic? I know we have loads and loads of garlic left over, so we'll sell a load of that in there. Peas. Is there anything else that's pretty common that we're going to have a lot of? Onions. There we go. So, hopefully now, they've got the resources, they've got resources, they've got resources, and they've got... Right, that should be more than enough now. So let's just find a store on this side, and apply to all there, and apply to all. Oh, actually, one thing I didn't get is worker by cart. Let's apply to all by that as well. Is that enabled on these guys? Worker by cart, okay, there we go. We have got labourers by cart as well now, so these buildings can hire labourers to ensure their distribution is at its peak. Oh, look at that. Pathetic little harvest there, but it's better than nothing. It's still better than nothing. Oh, another merchant. What have we got here? Do you sell stone? He does. Glorious stone. Buy it all. Give us all your stone. Who are you? Okay. Balakia. Okay, Balakia. That's what we're saying, and that's what we're sticking to. If you do speak Ukrainian, let me know how it is pronounced, because I'm pretty sure it's probably not like that. Right. Oh, yeah, the pavements. How much is this actually taking up here? 4 stone is needed. Okay, you know what? Even though we're buying in the stone, we will complete that just so it's done and out of the way. Did we build any benches down here for these guys? Have they got anywhere to sit? I don't think they've actually got anywhere to sit here. What I also might do is just make a lovely little fence around this area, because I kind of hate how it's all wonky like this. So, first thing, let's get these guys some benches down so they don't have to go insane distances to rest. Right, let's get that spun around. We'll put one there, another one there in front of the lovely little gardens that they make. There we go. Flip around. Get another one in this side. And another one over there. Right, fencing time. Let's go to decorations. I always use fence one. I don't know why. It just seems like the most village-esque one for me. Right, so what I want to do, I just basically want to start channeling them ever so slightly in these areas. Don't really want them walking through this middle part. Now, this might look a little bit daft. Oh, yeah, that's going to look very daft. So, oh, yeah, and then this is the only way to delete them. Developers, please very kindly just add, like, some sort of demolish tool that I can just click and it'll ask me if I'm sure if I want to demolish the building. That'd be lovely. Right. Let's turn this round right. So, yeah, there we go. Not going to look perfect. It's probably going to end up doing my head in eventually. But it'll do for now. So, let's get some trees in here. What should we use? I really like these maple trees, so I think what we'll do is we'll just... The problem is we're going to have to delete one of the fences, I think, so the foresters can get in here. Yeah, otherwise that's going to happen. Yeah, the foresters are like, we can't get there. I know. Oh, but they're just, look at this. Even though they can't actually get in there, they're still getting put in somehow. So that's good news. So let's get plenty of trees in there. Let's get a bit of something else. Let's get a few ash trees in. Oh, I don't like the look of them. No, what else? Is there only them two trees? There's got to be something else. A spruce tree. Oh, they could look nice. Or an apple tree. Oh, the apple trees are nice and small. Let's get just a few of these in between. If I can. No, okay, yeah, they might be a little bit too close now. We'll put a few around the edges, because I think the other trees are slightly bigger. So, yeah, if we have a few of them apple trees around the edges, what we'll do in a second is I'll save and reload the game, and that should get rid of all these horrible white lines everywhere. So, just want to get a few more bushes in. So, my idea is that this is sort of like just a little nature area that's all fenced off. Right, let's get some different variety. Let's get these lilac ones in. I really like these lilac bushes. Very nice. So, yeah, we want to put quite a few of these in. Over here. Turn the camera around. One thing I've noticed when you're making decorations and stuff like that in the game, keep turning your camera around, because if you just do it all from one angle, it'll start to look a little bit too uniform, even if you just think you're randomly clicking everywhere. Somehow the human brain still manages to make patterns out of it. So yeah, if you want to make it to look a lot more natural, keep spinning your camera around. It really does help to get different angles, and then just keep doing your same pattern over and over again of placing things down randomly. It just makes it look that little bit more natural, like I said. As you can see, look, you end up missing loads of areas otherwise and stuff like that. But yeah, excellent stuff. Pinky's Tips 101. Hopefully then, when that all grows up, that should look a lot nicer. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to save the game here. Save game. Load game. YouTube. That's the one, please. Load YouTube. And that should, hopefully, there we go, get rid of all them horrible white lines. There we go. And then we just need to wait for this grow, and then we'll have a look at what it looks like later. This should get rid of all these horrid little crossing lines in the center as well, and just really help to start funneling people through. One thing we also need to do at some point is to lower the... how much hay have we actually got? 11,000. Okay, at some point we will lower the value that they get paid for the job there. Oh, we're starting to build our farms. Look at this. How are we in terms of population? Open vacancies for women, 45. None for men. 6 open for men. And absolutely no population whatsoever. Horlica? Has Horlica made its way over here yet? Can we recruit people? No, we cannot. Okay, so we're still not making it just enough, yeah? But look, we have got some batches on the way. Mashing until November. Awesome. So we're just going to wait here then for these buildings to get built, because we need to get our funneling mills built. We need to get all this built. We'll be back in a second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, where we've finally built all of our falling mills here. We've got all our sheep up and running. Look at this. I managed to buy a load of stone as well during that. So we have got like 1,000, maybe just over 1,000 stone here. And with the 600 left, it's already all been brought over here. But yes, look, finally, we're starting to get these wells built. That means people will have actual water in this area for the first time in a long time. Oh my, look at this though. Now we're finally building our last buildings here. Now, how much do we actually need for these? I can't remember. Oh, and we've still got a distillery to build over here, which still requires over 1,000 stone. We're definitely not going to have enough of that. But if we can get this house built, that will be fantastic, because we desperately still need people in here. It says we only need 9, but realistically, we need like 40 odd. So one thing I was thinking of is, because we're going to need a load of people over here, is maybe getting some more of these village type houses, these little smaller ones with the garden plots, and maybe plonking some of them over here. Possibly, yeah, in this little area, because eventually we will need another farm over here to get a bunch more farmland in there. Yeah, we're probably going to have to turn a lot of this into farmland over this side. God, that still annoys me. Maybe we will be able to build a little farm down this side and square it off after. Where's the entrance to this one? Oh yeah, it's on that side, is it? Is it? No. Where is the entrance to this? Oh, it's on that side. Excellent. Yeah, so we will be able to do that. I'll be able to get one in here, and we'll be able to build another one down there. Okay, who's this trader? What do you have? Anything useful? No, but we can sell you a bunch of lime, because we've got so much in storage. Oh my god, we can sell lots of lime. There we go. Yeah, you can have all that lovely lime there. So, how are we getting on with our building over here? Have we got enough resources? Please tell me we do. I think we do. We've just got to bring it all over bit by bit here. So, once this is up and running, what we can do, actually, is I'll go ahead and do it now. We'll just start planning out our village houses over here. Now, it says these aren't near a market. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So, do we get another bridge in over this side? Because there is some markets over here, but again, yeah, still probably going to be too far away. So we may end up building another granary over here, all sorts. It's probably going to turn into a big project. But let's get the foundations down to start with. Now, one thing that I really was thinking about here was possibly using the fences of these to help wall this off a little bit. So maybe if we have something like, because I want to have it at a nice angle. So if we have that there, do a flip and have another one there, that should be absolutely fine. Right, let's get these across here. That should be plenty for now. Let's get these in place. Oh, I don't like that. Let's wiggle that up as far as we can. Excellente. Do the same for that one. There we go. And one more. And that should be enough villagers to keep this area powered for now. Like I said, we are going to need another granary over here, though. So let's have that facing the villagers. We'll put it in the middle. Or we can have it in here. That's not a bad idea. Might as well use the space that we've got available to us. Let me just line the quad. There we go. It has to be super fine sometimes. Right. There we go. That can go. It's not quite level, but it'll have to do, I'm afraid. Right, so that's going to go in there. We can even get the market stalls in here, actually. That's a cool idea. I like that. Let's get the markets in here. So, where shall we have them? Let's have one here. Like that. And we'll another one next to it. Flip around. We'll put the others in there. And that should be plenty to keep these guys going. Set resources. Don't want buckwheat. We'll change that to apples. Why is it always just buckwheat? Butter, cheese, carrots, cabbage, other things, clothes, they're useful. Firewood, that's useful. Flour, we get plenty of that. Let's sell some fish over here as well, because we haven't really been selling that anywhere. Other things that are useful are shoes and warm clothing. We'll try to sell some chicken meat and chicken eggs over here, and that should be enough to keep them going for now. So we'll just go over here, higher options, apply to all buildings, and apply to all buildings. Yeah, so we're out of stone now for this construction, so let's move that on down the line. Any ones that are requiring trees, we'll move them down as well, and we'll move the granary up. There we go. That way the foresters can clear out all the trees while we're using the resources. So we are going to get a few more people in, and then I'll start to look at getting people into these. So what we want is use a fallow field, optimize rams, because there is no other use for rams really. But what these will also do is give us lots of milk. Hire options. Now I'm going to hire both men and women in here. I'm not going to be that fussy about it. Resources. Carter, let Carter come here. Okay, so let's try and get at least 2 of these full up of people here. Oh yeah, one thing that we are going to need over this end is water, lots of water. So I might end up building a little platform. Let's sneak one in on this side, because it'll sort of look like it's part of the dock then. We'll sneak one in there, and let's get another one over this side here, so we can get it straight into the sheep pens. In fact, can we build it here? Will that look alright? Not going to look too jutty and sticky-outy. Ah, that looks alright there. That's not too bad. And then I'll get another one just over there to finish that side off. I might be able to squeeze one in there, but I'm not going to risk it. Right, so let's get some in for these chaps down here. In fact, we'll get the pet tool, so we get the right angle. The angle of the dangle. There we go. Put one over there. Ooh, don't forget as well, I need to also put in some benches for them, otherwise they're going to have nowhere to sit. Let's move that distillery right down to the bottom once again. Decorations. Benches. Excellent. Let's get some nice little spots here looking over the river. We could call the river Kwai. I don't know. I think I'm just going to put most of the benches on this side for now. No, you know what? We're going to get a couple on this side. I don't really want them resting on this side, just because it doesn't look as nice, but it also irks me that there will be no benches on that side. Excellent. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to get to there. We go. We've got some workers coming in here, getting the resources in that we will need to feed all of these people. Oh my gosh. We need at least one working tavern. We do not have enough resources gathered just yet for a tavern to be operational, have we? No, there's no whole liquor in there whatsoever. Look at that. Oh my gosh, they are not that wealthy at all. What's the tax set at for taverns? Taverns at 10. Okay, yeah, we'll bring that down just a little bit for now. Before, they used to make so much money, it was ridiculous, but I don't think we're actually making enough. Look at that, though. That's a healthy cash flow compared to our expenses at the moment. Oh, look, and we finally got this one built up. Look at that. Excellent. So that's all the current buildings up and running at the moment. We've finally got our street built. Look at that. Well, that looks excellent. Well, we've got a house over here with not enough money. Who's broke over here? Most of them have got over 100, so who was broke? You. How are you? Oh. You work at a chicken coop and you've got 2 children because your father is dead. I'm sorry. I just feel really bad for that family. She's trying her best to feed her 2 children and they're just financially crippled. So there we go. That 100 should allow them to get at least a nice year of supplies there. And it's no skin off our nose taking 100 from our bank. We've got over 4,000 here. Now, how are resources getting on over this side of the map? So we're still gathering charcoal there. Not enough quicklime. That's fine. Not enough bark. We're still running low on bark over here. Yeah, we've still got lots in storage. Oh, yeah, okay. So what we might need to do is, have we got any warehouses over here? I don't think we do. What was this? Oh, the soap works. I've completely forgot about this. Right, so we might end up needing another ashery at some point. Just because we're not getting enough bark over here. Is there... bark. Let's set that to, I don't know, 2,000. Let's go ham on it and see what happens. See if that actually helps. Because, yeah, they need a lot of bark. So hopefully what will happen then is these guys will start delivering some bark over here. Because, like I said, there's plenty of it about. Awaiting one. There we go. That is much better. That is what I was expecting. That is the kind of goods that we need coming in. So there should be a load of carters or people coming over here now then. With just a load of bark in it. And hopefully that should be enough to get them producing. Because we do need a heck of a lot of it, unfortunately. So I'm just going to wait a minute here, because I want to see them actually start working, because it's been a little while here now, and we still don't have that many resources actually produced by them. So come on, guys. Where's all this bark? There we go. I think they're actually using it. Oh, look, there we go. 700 now in there. Still 1,300 incoming. But yes, they're actually starting to produce stuff, and they produce that really quickly, actually. That could be the problem here. Is that how quickly they're producing it. But they definitely need lots and lots of resources to keep this afloat. That's still 400 incoming. But that should keep these woodcutters really busy. Where is the woodcutter? Forestry, here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at this. All the logs are getting instantly used up now. That's brilliant. These guys still haven't had their bark taken yet, but it will be only a matter of time. Look at all the trees we've managed to clear out now. We're starting to deforest this area pretty efficiently. These guys have got a little bit of a journey because they're taking all the trees from this area. And I think at the moment as well, these guys over here might also be trying to take the trees from this area because we need to clear them for construction. So that normally prioritizes the, what the heck? You weren't able to get to your own front door. What? Okay. But yeah, what it normally does is when you're building a building like this, it'll grab all the foresters and prioritize them to take down the wood that's blocking the building here. Speaking of buildings, look at this. We got a glorious housing farm. Housing farm? Housing, what do you call it? A district. That was the word I was looking for. We've got a glorious housing district coming up here. How are we doing on the mashing process, guys? Mashing until December. That one's being distilled. Okay, so we might actually have some haul liquor coming in here now, which means we might have some migration coming in. Look at that. Haul liquor is being brought in. Excelente. So hopefully then we should get some more people coming in soon. Need one functioning tavern. It's functioning. Look, there's haul liquor in there. There's lots and lots of people going out and getting drunk instantly on vodka. Look at all the people coming in. They're just getting absolutely mental. Oh my god. Literally, as soon as the vodka arrives, people by the droves are coming in to gobble it all down. So it demands lime. You want to buy some lime off us? That's absolutely fine. I'll sell you some lime, and I'll sell you all the salt you want. We've got plenty of it. Good stuff there. So what we want to also be on the lookout for is to buy some chicken. Not chicken, sheep. Because we've got space here now. Yes, look at that, glorious. What we will also do is go up to the resource list here, and we'll set that to 500, just to make sure that everywhere has adequate resources here. Yes, my builders, keep building my glorious empire here. So I don't actually know what the end game objective for this village is. I think we'll just get everything basically up and running. And once everything's all nice and balanced and we've basically got a nice population and all the industries running, we're making a bit of money, I think that's pretty much where we'll call this playthrough. But what I want to do at the end of it is just completely mess around with the treasury and see what happens. So for the last episode of this, what I want to do is essentially set everyone's paycheck here to like 1,000 a month. Just see what happens. I just want to see what happens if we just absolutely annihilate and pump money into the population, and then I want to see what happens if we take it all away, so they have no money whatsoever. So that's probably the end game here, where we just completely mess up our own village. But yes, that's a little while away yet. We've still got our entire town to build that I want to build over this side, and that's going to take a lot of stone, so we need to really stockpile stone as it's been sold to us here, or even brought in. We're still waiting on merchants. That's got 10 trees. Yeah, so we're basically waiting on a load of trees now. So we'll move the ones that require tree works down the line. There we go. Did we get enough to get some people in? We are. Look at that. We can migrate some population in because we have enough haul liquor. Excellent stuff. The mashing process is going well. How much wheat do we actually have? Wheat. W at the bottom. None. Okay. That's concerning. We may need more farms. We may need a lot more farmland. I think this the thing with the distillery and haul liquor is it takes a lot of wheat to be able to actually produce it. Can we make it out of anything else? I can't actually remember here. Resource supply. No, you can't. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're literally going to be using wheat for this one. Because the other option is to make hops and all that lot, but beer's a whole thing all by itself. You have to get an entire new industry up and running for that. Whereas with this one, we can just siphon wheat off as we need it. Let's have a look at the flour, though. Let's make sure we're not sacrificing flour. Okay, the flour reserves are starting to get low. Okay, so yeah, I think the next thing that we need to focus on then is building another farmland over this side of the field once we've got everything else up and running here. But things seem to be going pretty well, I've got to say. Look at this, we've got a massive storage of bricks now. That's excellent. We're going to use them up so fast that it's not even funny. How are we getting on with our production over this side now? Again, yeah, we've got plenty of bark in there, but it's not enough ash to start production. Well, you make ash here, so that's fine. Did they take it from here? Oh, not really. So, yeah. We still got plenty of bark lying around the village here. They just need to be able to pick it up and bring it over to this place. What it might be a good idea to do for me, then, is to get a warehouse in over this side. Warehouse over here. Let's spin this right around like a record. And get this just ever so lined up. And we'll put one there. And another one there. Ooh, what was this one? I missed this one. Oh, stone. Excellent. Yes, we'll buy all your stone in. It's so cheap as well. We just got 1,000 odd stone there for like, what was it? There you go. 1,700 stone for 175 gold. So stone is extremely cheap. Honey, do you want to buy any honey? We've got lots of honey in storage at the moment, but not enough. I want to stockpile it a little bit more. Oh, they do offer sheep. We can go ahead and buy ourselves some sheep. Let's go and get 10 sheep and 3 rams. Yes, 455 gold. That's kind of expensive. But you know what? Long term, we need it. Absolutely. Right, let's have a look at the population here. Okay, yeah, so we're still waiting on people. Yeah, we definitely need more and more people coming into this place. We haven't even set workers up here yet. Again, yeah, we'll just hire whoever in these places. I don't really care anymore. We're far too dependent upon the women part of the population at the moment, because the women do excellent jobs at running all the farms and things like that. So with things like these, I'm not too bothered when it comes down to who actually works in there, as long as it's actually working. Right, next thing, we can supply by Carter, apply to all. So we now need to go and get ourselves some sheep. Now, they can use pastures. I don't know if we're going to have enough here, enough fallow fields. To be able to cope with it all, but we'll soon find out, I guess. Yeah, farmland is the next thing that I need to work on. Right, so let's go ahead and build a farm. Production. Where were farms? Farms up there, nice and easy, simple as pie. Again, I might want to use this to sort of, let's use the pipette tool here just to get the angle right again. What I want to do is sort of, again, use this to wall off this other area here. Oh, we could have the farm facing in towards it. That might be good. Yeah, we'll have the farm facing in towards the area. So, what I am going to do then is I'm going to get the decoration in first so I know exactly how far I need to go here. So, let's get that all nice and snug up against there, like that. And then we go back to production, get the farm, spin the farm round so the entrance is on the inside. And we should get it all nice and snug, like that. Excellent. And then I can eventually just build this all off and wall it all off as needed. Oh, that's the distillery. Yeah, of course, we got a load of stone, didn't we? Which means oh gosh, we're going to need a lot of wheat. A lot of wheat. Right, let's get building on these farmlands. So what else we need? We need to add some more farms to you, I'm afraid. And we're going to use this front down here because it's a nice large area that's completely unused at the moment. Right, too long. Down there. Let's get that across to there. And then I know it's going to look slightly wonk, but we don't have much choice. Right, get another field. I'm going to pause it because we're getting towards sowing season. So, we should be able to get these up and running this season here. So, let's just get that in there, like so. And add another one. So, just make them as long as possible here. That's too long, so we need to move this over slightly. Still too long, okay. What about if we were down here? There we go, excellent. Right, I think that should be enough now. 3 extra fields, should that be enough? We'll find out, I guess. So, we'll do these in a rotation of hemp, and then wheat into fallow. This one can go hemp into wheat, into fallow, into wheat. And then this one can go fallow into wheat, into hemp, and into wheat. There we go. Now activate. And there we go. Hopefully we've just got that in time just for the current sowing season. Now this farm is going to be extremely busy over here. One thing I did want to do is save some room here to get a bridge in, but I don't think we'll be able to do that anymore. Oops, wrong button. Let's just go over to here to transport wooden bridge. Yeah, that's going to be... Oh, that's going to be a tough old call to get that in there. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that in on that side. The only other side then would be that side. You know what? It's better than nothing. We'll get this all nice and lined up, actually, with that farm there. Because what I'm thinking is these guys have got to walk all the way up there if they want to work at the farm. So at least with this bridge here, all they've got to do is walk over there and up into it. So it should be a little better. Oh, there we go. Look at that. The sheep are using the field. So one thing that we need to do now is redistribute the sheep and try to get more people in these two over here. So if we can get these filled up, excellent. If not, oh well, because we've already got two here. Right, so what we want is we want a ram to go into this one, and we also want a sheep to go into that one, and that should be enough. Oh, look, we got... Sorry, just making random noises at you there. We've got plenty here, so we can get one into there, and we can get another one in there. And we've got one left, but we don't have enough rams yet to move over, so we're going to have to wait for some population breeding, and then we should have plenty of people to work in there. Oh, that's excellent. I'm really glad of that. Right then. Oh, look, they're building all the fields. This is really good. That's nice. Excellent stuff. And the warehouses got built over here, so we can go ahead and add in bark. The other thing will not probably be on the list, so not only available ones, we want ash. Not only available ones, ash and lye. Where's lye? Lye. What was the other thing that it made over here? Potash. That was the other one that I needed. So, no. And P. Where's P? Potash. There we go. Oh, and we've still got space in here. Excellent. Right. Anything else? We can get window glass in here. No, probably not that useful. Glassware. We don't really need to store that because it gets sold. One thing that we will need is storage for glaze, because we will be buying it eventually. As far as I know, the only way you can get it is through purchasing it. So, there we go. Let's get that set up like that. And then we can get this one up and running. We'll store a load of bricks in here because, yeah, we're going to need a lot of them. And we're always forever waiting on bricks. So, we'll get that all stored in there. Do we need storage for tallow? I don't know. I think not. I think we'll be able to use the tallow pretty quickly. Speaking of, do we have anywhere actually selling soap? Ah, yeah, excellent. He's selling soap. Oh, look, we are selling glassware. Do we not need glaze for glassware? No, we don't. Okay. Oh, it was for earth. It was the earth. Never mind. Ignore me. Right, so what can we actually get stored in here? What we will do is we won't store anything else in there. We'll just get 4,000 bark. That would make more sense. Get more bark stored over there. Warehouses over here. Apply. You can hire men. We'll apply to all there. The warehouses can hire both. We don't want just women working in here. In fact, what I might end up doing is do this. Unemploy everyone who's currently working there so we can reset just in case they're needed elsewhere. There we go. Apply to all. So that should hopefully redistribute a load of females back into the population, because we just had females working at the warehouses before. And frankly, we need a load of females now. We've got enough males working in the population. It's now time to focus on the females. Let's have a look over here. We're getting this built up nicely. Excellente. Things are progressing really nicely in this village. Look at that. We've really spread out from the start. From a little small camp, look at that. We've spread across the land. We've got our little fort all built up here. Oh, what was the merchant, by the way? Did you sell stone? No, you don't. But you do buy lime, and you know what? I'm a sucker for money. So, yeah, give me all your money. Let's have a look. Did we redistribute our sheeps? Yes, we did. Okay. Have we had any more rams? Yes, look at that. We've got a newborn ram, so we can go ahead and move this one over here, as well as another sheep. That means we now have 4 up and running. 3 of them are in the breeding process. 1 of them's almost at maximum capacity. And we're already starting to make wool and a broadcloth. Broadcloth then will be brought all the way over here to the weaver's place, and they will actually start making warm clothes for us. So finally, we are producing our own warm clothes. We don't have to keep buying them anymore. And broadcloth is also something that we can sell. So another source of income here. We're going to have a lot of wool, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Like an insane amount of wool. Yeah, so that's for whole liquor and wheat there. That's fine. Yeah, it has got people employed. Let's have a look at the... Oh, that's something that I needed to check over here. Did we have it by Carter? Yes, we did. Apply to all. There we go. We still can't move these, unfortunately. They're just sort of there, stuck forever. And there's not much I can do about it. We were running out of thatch before, so it might be an idea to store a little bit of thatch as well at some point. But for now, we're just going to get bricks, and we're going to get 10,000 bricks in there. Again, apply to all, and apply to all. So they should be looking for people now. Awesome. And we're going to get all the bricks from all these places, which are completely full up of bricks. Look at that. Each of them have got about 16,000 in it, which is probably enough to build one house, realistically. How are you hungry? Are we really struggling for food at the moment? I think we are actually struggling for food. Oh my god, that's a first. We haven't struggled for food in quite a while, but we are about to have a harvest in here. We may need to start building more potatoes as well as wheat. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But if we get enough wheat, it shouldn't be enough problem. It shouldn't be a problem at all. These guys are completely empty and looking for work, so yeah. I think we just need to focus on the wheat for now. We can get some potatoes at another point. Don't worry, guys, it's not that long. I mean, we're only in May. Oh god, yeah, okay. Harvesting season's a little while away. How are we doing for apples? Yeah, they're absolutely fine. Orchards, that was something else we needed to get up and running. But I don't want to hire more people yet. Don't want to get more population disparity, because look, we're already still looking for plenty of men and women here. 27 in total open vacancies still. That's still a few houses yet to go. Let's get this bridge all built. So yeah, that'll be good. A nice little resource sink here, because the other thing is that we're not using enough wood for the woodcutters to chop down the trees fast enough, which is why I wanted to get as much bark processed over here as possible, even though we've still got these guys bringing all the bark over. I mean, why aren't you actually bringing bark over? That is the question I've got now. Let's keep an eye on these, because what I want them to do is go and grab a load of bark. So where are you getting the bark from? Let's follow this one. Where are you going for this bark? Are you going over to this one? That'd be excellent if you're going over there, because that is where I want you to go. And it does look like that's exactly where they're going. I don't know how much they can actually carry in these. Is it 100 or 200 or something like that? I guess we'll find out in a second. You should be able to pick up loads here. Oh, 600. Okay, yeah, that's a nice amount. So is that... We actually look in the cart. Yeah, look, it's 3 crates they can move at a time. Each crate containing 200 resources. Okay, that's not too bad for a carter. At least we'll be able to get a load of it in. And these guys, if they supply themselves now, they won't have to travel across the map to be able to do it. So hopefully that should help out significantly here. There we go with 1,000 bark in there. These guys have already filled up the rest of the bark. What we're going to do then is we're going to hire some extra people to work in here. And what I'm also going to do is build a cart post right next door to them as well. I know they've already got 2 here. And not all of them are in use. So, yeah, we don't need another cart post. They've got plenty. We just need the people to come over here and work in it. A constant problem that I've had throughout this series is just not enough people to do the jobs that I need. Oh my god, everyone is getting really hungry now. Family's out of food. Come on, harvest season. This is really grim. Oh man, I've expanded too much too quickly here. We've not got enough food to support the population. I thought these farms would be enough, especially with these guys also mass producing. Why is no one actually building anything here? No one lives here? What the heck? It's a lovely property. The family moved out. The shysters. What are they thinking? Ah, God, look at that. This needs so much here. We're not actually spending much resources in terms of wood. What can we build that requires a lot of wood that's not necessarily integral to, I mean, it's bridges, quite frankly. Bridges all the way. Bridges take a lot of resources. I mean, look, that takes 17,000 wood, so we'll connect across to this part over here. Should we build one down there? For I think we're getting a bit too far away from our town centre there. Maybe another one over here? No, we're not going to fit one in there. Ah, man. I need something to spend a lot of wood on here. Cart sheds? They don't really take a lot. anything else that we can future-proof it with here? What about government buildings? The construction office doesn't take a lot. Education? Oh, 20,000 for an educating building? An educating building? I think I need one of them myself. Oh my god. A building for education? Yes, that sounds like a good idea over here. Right. I'm thinking, because we've got a lot of people in here. Oh, that merchant. That merchant is a good merchant. Let's pause the game very quickly in the background, because we can sell them so many shoes. And what about honey? No, we're going to keep hold of our honey. You know what? I might even stop selling honey for now. Charcoal. We can switch back to selling charcoal because we seem to be producing plenty of it. I am going to buy some potatoes, though. We're going to get 4,000 potatoes just to tide us over for now. And what we will do is we will sell all the charcoal there. Quickly go over to here. Let's stop selling, collecting there. Let's get the charcoal and get 8,000 in there. We still got loads of buckwheat in here. How are we doing on buckwheat, actually? 9,000, yeah. So we can actually afford to expand the chicken capacity at some point. Maybe build a couple of more chickens over this side of the map. So it's a little bit more even on the distribution. Might even be an idea to scrap the idea for orchards and get the chickens in over here. That could be a decent idea. How are we doing in there? Oh god, that's completely empty. Devoid of any resource whatsoever. But luckily we are bringing out the honey, so that should feed some people around the village. That should stop a few people from trying to escape. I mean, leave. That was a genuine slip of the tongue there. There we go. That one's almost built. My gosh. Let's build across here. I'm only doing this just because we literally need to use up the resources. No other reason, because I don't think I'm going to end up building up over here. Oh, look at that, though. It is some really nice farmland. Now that I've seen it, it isn't that far away from the village. I mean, we could turn this all into a giant farm. Wow! My dude lived to the age of 100? Holy cow, our village is doing well. People are living long. Let's move this up the construction list here, then. Get another load of wood piled into it. Oh man. So, how are we doing actually? Let's keep an eye on this bark production over here. We'll look at the potash. We've got a little bit of it. A little bit of it. Nice. Yeah, plenty though. Bricks. Still trying to store them. Oh, come on. Where's the food? Have we brought the food over yet? Is it here? No, but we have got the 8,000 charcoal in there immediately, so that's nice. Hopefully, though, that food should arrive soon. What have we got in here? A wagon? Just a wagon? Are you the trade wagon? Are you buying or selling? I don't know. Oh, but it's harvest season, so yet again, I've bought a load of food and potatoes and stuff like that just as the harvest season actually approaches. Oh, looks like we really struggled to get these actually growing. I'm wondering if we don't have enough people coming feeding this area. Hopefully that'll change with the addition of these houses actually getting built up a little bit. But yeah, we still need to spend a lot of wood to get these all down at the moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do think we can be wrapping this episode up here. We've done quite a lot. We've progressed nicely. We've got a lot of future planning to do and construction. We got our sheepies up and running. That's a really nice bonus. And until next time, peace.